The report is back. It's been an eventful week to say the least, but let's get right into the topics today. First off, rest in peace to PNBRock, passed away Monday. Jesse Powell, who passed away yesterday, and Tupac, who also passed away yesterday, 26 years ago. Now into PNBRock. The situation is very devastating. It's terrible. It's horrific that his girlfriend and people at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles had to witness that atrocity that happened on Monday. I just want to say rest in peace to him once again. Condolences to his friends and family. Respect their privacy at this time. Let them mourn and stop blaming that man's girlfriend. All she did was post that they were at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, posted their food, that's it. She didn't post a specific location. Apparently there's dozens of Roscoe's all across the Los Angeles area. People now, they're just jumping out the gate. They just want to place the blame on somebody. Everybody's blaming everybody else except for the person that murdered PNB, which I find to be very disgusting. What do you think his girl's going through, having to witness her man get murdered in cold blood in broad daylight while they're out eating in public somewhere? I think people just need to have more couth when they're trying to be investigators on the internet and shit. I need to come join Space Network team, man. I need a staff. Apparently, everybody knows everything. People that weren't there know everything. People that don't live in Los Angeles, they know everything about it already. Shit. I need sources. I need the inside scoop a little bit. So come help me out. But more serious things. Yeah, man. If I'm not a gang member or anything like that, but if you're going out to those places or if you're paying attention to what's going on, you have to know that there's gang politics in certain cities, especially Los Angeles. Apparently, the Roscoe's where they went was in the middle of 4 different rival neighborhoods, things like that. You just gotta be careful, man. You gotta be on your P's and Q's at all time. Of course, he's lived out there. Maybe at the time he just didn't think like, yo, I need to be alert. But he did mention on another podcast that people have tried him since he lived out in LA. It's just sad, man, that all we could really say now is we wish that he would have been more alert during that time. Rappers, y'all need security. Just be alert while you're out doing certain things, even if you're with your family and friends and loved ones. People, they don't care. These broke niggas, they don't give a fuck. They'll take whatever they want from you. It don't matter what time it is, where it's at. If they need it that bad, they're going to try you. A lot of people came out showing their condolences and giving their perspective on not necessarily the murder, but the things surrounding it, like just people from Los Angeles and people that live that life. Just have to be more aware. That's pretty much it. Rest in peace to PNB. Condolences to his family once again. Shit is tragic, man. Selfish, which is my favorite song of his. It just went up on the Apple charts. Great thing that PNB was an independent artist, so all the proceeds that his music gets from now on will be going straight to his family, which is a great thing. Yeah, and it doesn't even matter if you're a rapper or not, because there were jokes and stuff. Oh, nobody look for y'all broke ass niggas. Y'all post where y'all at all the time, this, that, and third. But now, while that is true to a degree, like I said before, if wolves is hungry, they going to attack. You know what I mean? So make sure you got your pack with you because they got their pack too. It really doesn't matter what level you are in life, what status you hold. Anything can happen. Anything that can happen will happen. You just got to make sure you're prepared for it at all times. Don't lack out there. Make sure the people around you are aware and are put onto the same game that you've been taught, that you've learned, or that's been put on to you. You know what I mean? It's just sad also seeing that people, when people pass away, like I get it, that if people are fans, they should support his music all the time, or people's music all the time, just in a general case. But it's just like, if they're not out there themselves that much publicly, and we are human beings, naturally, we don't think about an individual every single moment of our living lives. We don't think about certain people. We don't mention them all the time, you know. We have to stop being desensitized to death. A man was murdered in front of his family. It doesn't matter if we just started listening to his music today, the day he passed, or whatever, man. Just keep supporting it. Just make sure that his family gets all the proceeds, because that's pretty much, now that I'm putting it together, yeah, we need to be making sure his shit goes up so that his family can eat while he's no longer here to provide for them. So even if you become a new fan today, tomorrow, whatever, support PNB's music. Make sure his shit goes up. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm just tired of people with that old fake love and shit. Those type of people have never gotten real love in their fucking life. They never, being alive, they can never garner that much love that somebody that passed away has garnered, you know? That's what I'm starting to think about it now. When people, you can't tell people how to mourn, man. Let people mourn. Let people do what they do. Let people be sad. Let people express themselves. I know it's because it's on the internet. It seems crazy now. It's like, oh, why are people now? Back in the day, I'm pretty sure it was the same thing. It just wasn't on a public platform. But like I said, rest in peace, PNB. Condolences to friends and family. He was a PA boy, man. He's from our backyard, Philly, only a couple hours away. So it definitely, it hit a little different this time just because he was from here. Like I said, RIP PNB. The Ariel movie trailer just dropped. You know, the clear folks, they are upset. They are mad. I know a little while back, YouTube removed the dislike button, but now there's some way you could check them out through a Google Chrome extension if you have PC or Android. Yeah, man, it's just that it's the same thing when John Boyega joined the Star Wars cast. They just were up in arms. They don't want black people to be part of these predominantly white casted roles and shit like that, I guess. Hey, man, be mad. You know, I might just go out and go see it. I know I loved Little Mermaid as a kid. I never really watched too much of it, you know, just watching Disney Channel, you know who Ariel is and shit like that. But just seeing that people are really upset that Ariel, the mermaid, is now black is just, it's ridiculous, man. White people, y'all need to be more mad at other shit. Y'all need to be mad at yourselves for shit that y'all been doing to people of the world for centuries, you know. And even just being more serious, there's a lot of more stuff that y'all could be mad about than this black woman playing Ariel. You know what I mean? Go get a fucking job. Go find a hobby. Do something. Go out and see the movie and form an opinion yourself. You know, you might actually fucking like it. You know, I'm in support of Halle Bailey. There's a funny joke on Twitter. Some idiot on Twitter tweeted, why is Halle Berry's old ass playing Ariel? Halle Berry just sent a meme of Monique and a couple other people just sitting looking like, are you dead ass? You know, always do your research, do your Googles before you start speaking on people, you know. And that leads kind of into the next topic. Nicki Minaj, she's suing a blogger that goes by Nosy Ho, H-A-U-X. Apparently this woman had called Nicki a cokehead, saying that she's coking her nose up and things like that. That this blogger has said heinous things about Nicki Minaj's son, who's only a not even a toddler yet. And that's why I've always cringed at the blogger thing, because I'm not speaking on anybody's personals. Now, whether Nicki does it or not, that's none of our business. If she does drugs or anything like that. If it is true that she mentioned her son, that's terrible. Saying things like he needs to go to therapy because he'll too become a rapist because his father... I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of craziness that I don't even like to repeat, don't want to repeat. But at the same time, off of that, Nicki has also been seemingly sending subliminals through tweets. People think that she's coming at Cardi, Megan, saying she got the tea on people, rappers. She's about to start blackballing herself and things like that. Hey, Nicki, if you're not dropping no music, if you're not dropping no bangers, man, just hang it up or become a blogger or start a podcast or something, because right now just you doing these passive aggressive tweets at these other upcoming women in the music business, it just looks real haterish. You know, I still got love for you, Nick. Yeah, I just want to see better. I hate seeing, I don't want to call it bitter because I don't want to get sued myself. It just seems like she's real angry about something right now. And I just hope that in due time that she's able to get over these things, because it just, right now, it just looks ridiculous. The length she's going to, not even calling people out directly. She's just saying shit and there's no foundation to it really. So, you know, prayers to Nicki Minaj. Thoughts and prayers, you know, I hope the lawsuit goes well, I guess. It's terrible that this woman who probably doesn't even have the money to afford this lawsuit is going through this, but that's why you don't speak on people in such a heinous way. You know, it's terrible the things she said, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. RayJ, he's intertwined with the Kardashians once again. Apparently, there are 2 more sex tapes from 06-07 that the world has never seen, that KrisJenner has allegedly, she's holding, but allegedly she leaked the first one or lied about it being leaked, something or the other. But if you followed that whole sex tape fiasco thing, they sold it to Vivid Entertainment, which is a porn company. It's just a whole lot of weird shit going on with that family. Kanye, he's finally getting up out of there. He knows, he's expressed that he doesn't want his children doing porn and being sold to the highest bidder for profit. Because that's what we know the Kardashians to be. They will use each other like Hollywood parents do. They will use their family members, have them go through things, have them create these experiences so that they could profit off them. You know, RayJ said he's going at them with everything he has. They might be going to court soon. I just think, man, almost about 15 years later, man, it's just like, why the fuck is this even still a topic of discussion? I would have thought that RayJ and his peoples, they would have had that whole thing figured out and bought under wraps, but apparently it's out in the public again. RayJ, he's been going live. If you haven't seen, he's been going crazy. The lives are somewhat funny, but in a way, this is a serious matter. You know, apparently he doesn't want his legacy played with. I'm sure the Kardashians don't, but when y'all play with other people's legacies, it's only right, or it's only inevitable that something like this comes to the forefront, you know. Thoughts and prayers once again. I hope everybody involved comes out the way that they wanted to come out. You know, just if you're shooting porn, man, make sure you got a good legal team if you want to distribute it. If you're just putting it out there, that's what OnlyFans is for. You know, go do your thing, go wild, go crazy. Let's see what else is on the docket today. RobertSarver, owner of the Phoenix Suns and the Phoenix Mercury of the WNBA, has been suspended 1 whole year and fined $10 million for pretty much having a terrible working environment in the Suns and Mercury workspaces. You know, he's been using racial slurs, misogyny, making inappropriate comments towards women, just being a very terrible human being. AdamSandler said he didn't force him to sell the team because at the same time, these people have rights. It would take a process and things like that. I believe he should have went through the same things as Donald Sterling went through. He should have been forced to sell. Black people, we're not tolerating this shit no more, man. You nasty people out in the world, y'all gonna have to pay up now, or do right. You know what I mean? I'm glad the NBA did something. It took a little while, you know. I just don't think this man should be able to profit anymore. He's basically still profiting from his employees if you look at it. You know what I mean? He might be suspended. I don't know. I honestly don't know if he's going to still be seeing proceeds from his NBA business. I don't know if he's going to be able to. I don't know if this suspension just means that he just can't have his hand in any dealings that the Mercury and the Suns do. I'm not totally sure, but I feel like the fine should have been a lot heavier. I feel like the repercussions should have been a lot heavier, but we'll all see how this unfolds as time goes on. StephCurry, he's set allegedly to sign a lifetime $1 billion contract with Under Armour. You know, he's been there since 2013. He's won championships while under the Under Armour brand, things like that. I think this is a great deal for Stephen Curry. The deal won't happen until 2024. That's when his current contract with the Under Armour company is up. This is great. They gave him the Curry brand, just like how Nike gave Jordan the Jordan brand. He's going to be starting to do a lot more with it. We're going to be seeing apparel, more shoes, sports equipment, and things like that from Steph and the Under Armour company. So I'm excited, you know. And his shoes look pretty damn comfortable. I feel like if you're playing ball, Under Armours and shit like that, those are probably the shoes you should be wearing. I feel like Nike now and Adidas and things like that, they're moving more over to the lifestyle apparel and things like that. They're still very much in athletic wear, but I think when it comes to like Under Armour and things like that, they really care about athletics above all. So, like I said, man, salute to Steph. He's getting that bread, and it's only right. You know what I mean? He's champion out here. It's well deserved. Now we can move on to more local news. The Waffle House in Allentown and Bethlehem, they are now once again 24 hours. I just mentioned this last week, man. There ain't shit out here to eat, so it's good that Waffle House is back 24 hours again. All we have is Wawa and Woody's and bullshit. I like Waffle House. Waffle House is okay. I might be going one day on my days off, waking up on a late night and just go get me some waffles and some hash browns with a side of bacon or something. I know a lot of people are excited about that. Now it's just time for Walmart. Walmart, make yourselves 24 hours again, man. Late night shopping. People need things at 1, 2 in the morning. You never know. AdamSandler, he's apparently coming to the PPNL Center October 21st. Say he's going to be doing something. He has a special guest. I don't know exactly what Adam is going to be doing in the PPNL Center. Yeah, y'all go out there. If anybody that I know does attend the festivities, let me know what went on. I'm very interested to see. On the flyer, he's playing the guitar. We know he's great at acting. Who knows what he's going to do? Salute to Adam Sandler. I love Click. I love Waterboy. Those are some of my 2 favorite movies. His Grown Ups was cool too. Yeah, man. Adam Sandler, PPNL Center, October 21st. Now, to close out, we're going to move on to the gaming. PlayStation just had its State of Play yesterday, where they revealed a couple titles, a couple fire titles, namely Tekken 8, God of War Ragnarok, Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, Rise of Ronin, Like a Dragon Inshin, which is a Yakuza remake, Sin Duality, Pacific Drive, Hogwarts Legacy, and Demio. Now, me personally, I have moved on to PC gaming. You know, consoles are now virtually obsolete. I'm not fucking with no game consoles, none of that. I'm just kidding. The things I'm excited about from PlayStation State of Play really is just Tekken 8. From Tekken 1 to 7, I played them all, owned all of them at least one time in my life. Tekken 6 was the greatest Tekken game I ever played. Tekken 7, I feel like it had a lot to be desired. The story mode, it wasn't really, it was more just like, you're just going into stages and fighting. It wasn't really story-based like how Tekken 6 was. They added a couple new characters. Tekken 7 was fun. It wasn't what Tekken 6 was, in my opinion. Tekken 8, I hope it's everything that I hoped Tekken would amount to. Kazuya is my man. I do still have Tekken 7 and Tekken 6. If you have PlayStation 3 or 4, if you want to get the works, let's get it, man. It's just been another episode of the report. Like I said, trying to structure these better, trying to get all my topics right and my information right, trying to get my speaking voice up and boisterous, trying to get my mannerisms and all that going. But yeah, man, we here. Space Network Media is on the way. I hope y'all enjoyed this installment of the report. I almost forgot there. And I'm out. Peace.